contemporary furniture and home decor at the ultimate design factory.
We want to create a better everyday life for the many people.
State-of-the-art production all over the world.
We're always encouraged to try new ideas and see if they work.
And a global distribution network. All to create the world's largest furniture retailer.
When we're thinking IKEA, we're thinking about the entire world. We are thinking globally.
To match global demand with state-of-the-art manufacturing takes a mega factory. Classic, modern and affordable. IKEA is a home staple, inspiring design and vision for any space in your home. Over 500 million customers visit an IKEA store each year, making it the ultimate design destination. The idea is simple: to provide beautiful, functional and quality furniture at an affordable price to the everyday customer.
I think it's important to show the customer the dreams. We can help them to organize at home.
It has a clear functionality and it feels human. There is some persons behind them. That's an IKEA product.
With almost 300 stores in 36 countries, IKEA is the world's largest furniture maker. To pull off a highly efficient framework of global delivery and universal quality requires a strategy that controls every step of production, from design idea to in-store sales. It's the ultimate global factory, united in a single design concept, with a network of 42 distribution centers, nearly 300 stores, and over 1,000 suppliers. To create a 10,000-item product line, it takes mega factories, including 5 huge facilities across Europe. Zaborcznak in Poland is home to the company's largest wood production plant. Here, associates create 30 million tables, desks and wardrobes each year. In nearby Nowy Skolmierz, one supplier builds 3,000 upholstered pieces daily. And in southern Sweden, classics come to life. Älmhult is the company's birthplace and product development headquarters. Here, the prototype for every product is born, and a state-of-the-art facility produces kitchen cabinetry. In nearby Shuttlestock, Jyllandsvarns Möbler manufactures the company's signature bookcase. But it all starts in Hultsfred, Sweden, at the state-of-the-art, fully automated particle board mill. The process begins when large rolling wheels pull spruce trees harvested from local sustainable forests into a massive chipper. Here, rotating blades smash the timber into wood chips. The next ingredient is powdery pine sawdust. Made up of fine wood particles, Hultsfred receives 125,000 loose cubic meters of sawdust every day. Next up is the mega dryer. Inside this rotating drum, over 40,000 kilograms of sawdust and wood chips rotate every hour at a scorching 450 degrees Celsius, sucking out the moisture. Once the wood particles are dry, shaker machines separate unwanted, thin, flaky wood chips from the mixture. This ensures a strong quality particle board. In the glue kitchen, machines mix 3 chemical components: synthetic urea, ammonia, and water with a fast hardener to make the ultimate sticky glue resin. A network of conveyors, pipes and chutes delivers the spruce and pine mixture to the glue blender. Here, resin coats the wood mix, which will make the particle board more durable and water resistant. Next is the pre-press line. Steel rollers press the wet mixture into an almost 50mm thick board. Immediately, rollers move the board to the main press line. Here, 384 press cylinders expel pressure and hot air, warming the wood mixture to over 200 degrees Celsius, hardening the glue and trapping the board structure. At the end of the line, a massive steel belt presses the wood and glue particles even closer together, forming a dense, strong particle board. Next, the wood sheets whiz into an enormous Ferris wheel contraption, known at Hultsfred as the cooling wheels. The gigantic cooling wheels hold 90 boards each and turn slowly, taking the pieces down from 176 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees. The pieces now look like the ultimate particle board. Dense and strong, but lightweight. The boards are shipped out to a dozen suppliers in Scandinavia and will become the backbone for a multitude of IKEA products. Like this bookcase, a bestseller. IKEA's story runs deep in Småland, a southern region of Sweden. Here, in 1943, at the age of 17, Ingvar Kamprad sold products including matchboxes, pens and small furniture. He named the company IKEA using the letters from his first and last names and the farm and village where he spent his childhood. He made his deliveries with a bicycle, later piggybacking his runs with a local milk truck. His selling and delivery approach was so efficient, he was able to keep prices low. His sales and his reputation grew. In 1958, he opened a store of over 6,000 square meters, filled with showrooms and home furnishings. People flocked in droves from all over Sweden on the opening day. IKEA Älmhult was born. Although almost 300 stores exist worldwide, today people from all over the world come here, to where it all started, Älmhult.
They want to see the first store, and they are standing here a lot of hours. Sometimes when I go open the door, I say hello to one customer, and it's the same customer I say hello when I close the door in the evening. They're spending a lot of hours here.
So how does this furniture empire maintain its small-town feel and strong design philosophy? It happens here at Älmhult headquarters, the company's master hub. From creating the annual catalogue to testing the furniture range to planning distribution, this over 80,000 square meter campus lays the groundwork for its footsteps around the world.
Well, it's Älmhult. It's actually the heart of IKEA. This is where we do the range, and actually the range is our identity. And all products that we design and develop, all that teamwork that is done here and decided here in Älmhult.
Here in Älmhult, every product starts its life at the pattern shop. Team product technicians test the boundaries and parameters of a designer's vision. 2,000 prototypes are made each year from 4 departments: metal, wood, plastic and fabric.
This is the birthday product, you can say. This here you see this wow from a designer maybe, or is it that big or is it that small, or yeah, this was really nice, I want that.
Some products take up to 2 years to develop. Before it hits the store, the item needs to reach the company's main design goals: affordability, sustainability, good design, and fantastic function. Over in the plastic department, Johan Carlson works with a technique called rapid prototyping. A three-dimensional plastic printer builds up a plastic piece layer by layer directly from a 3D drawing. Today, Johan plans to make cutlery prototypes: 2 forks, 2 spoons and a knife.
This is the table of the machine you see on the screen here. The fork and knives will be placed exactly like this.
Johan punches in the 3D file. The plastic printer deposits hot liquid plastic layers, 16 microns thin. As the plastic touches the flat surface, it cools and hardens instantly under the ultraviolet light. The process repeats itself around 1,000 times until an exact replica of the part emerges. Next, Johan takes the cutlery pieces into a power washer. He sprays off the support material that holds the shape of the design.
Here we have the finished prototype, all in plastic, and the support material has come off. The product developer, designer or technician will come down and get it, and then they will take a decision if it's good or bad. If it feels good in the hand, the size and shape of it, how it feels to eat with.
Designers strive to make all furniture durable, functional, and timeless. This bookcase was designed to be functional, durable, and timeless. Selling over 40 million units in 3 decades, it is an IKEA bestseller.
I think the Billy bookcase is a simple and clean bookcase that fits into many rooms, and that's why it's become such a great success.
The bookcase starts life here in Shettlestorp, Sweden, almost 3 hours north of Älmhult, at Gyllenvans Möbler, a family-owned mega factory.
My grandfather started delivering to IKEA in 1952, and he started with the deliveries in his own car and his trailer, and at that time it was only 1 employee in IKEA. Every
week, their state-of-the-art automated manufacturing line creates 130,000 bookshelves. The main ingredient is particle board. Every day, 20 trucks deliver almost 600,000 kilograms of raw particle board. Forklifts deliver the raw particle board to the foil wrapping line. Here, the board gets its base color with a thin lacquered paper. To make the color stick, the boards need to enter an oven and heat up to at least 23 degrees Celsius. Tobias Freeberg takes the board's temperature with a computer. If it isn't warm enough, the whole machine will stop.
I can look here. I look every temperature in every size. How much temperature I have on the board. And then I change the temperature in the machine.
A conveyor moves the warm boards to the glue station, where a roller spreads 1 liter of glue onto each board. The boards are now ready for some color. 2 rollers, 1 on top and 1 on the bottom, coat the particle board panels evenly with red foil. With the bookcase's signature red look in place, an automatic transport wagon moves 50 panels at a time to the second station on the production floor. A 150-meter-long cutting line. First, a robotically controlled arm maneuvers each piece into place, lining them up perfectly. Next, the arm presses down, securing them as the saw cuts through. To create the bookcase's side panels, a saw divides the board lengthwise into 5 pieces. At the next station, the side panels race into the edging machine lengthwise. Hot glue spreads, and a motorized spinner applies the tape with precision. Now, at the final cutting station, a robotic saw cuts the 5 boards in half, creating 10 side panels for the bookcase. Now, the gleaming red side panels meet up with its other parts. 7 shelves and a back panel at the ultimate flat pack shipping line. Flat pack furniture is not only easy for the shopper to carry out of the store, but it also makes transportation and distribution more efficient and environmentally friendly. In 1956, an IKEA employee had trouble loading a table in a car boot for delivery. The solution was to take off the legs and make the parts pack flat. Today, designers think about creating a flat pack just as much as the product's design.
It's a challenge. One of our designers once said, the big difference to be a designer at IKEA is that it's not enough that the products look good and has a good function. It should also be possible to get into a brown box.
The bookcase flat pack is put together in 8 layers on a state-of-the-art packing line. All the action starts at the first station. In seconds, the machine makes 8 quick and easy folds, creating the base of the flat pack. The boxes continue to move down the line, 4 at a time, picking up the 11 bookcase pieces. Each piece makes a protective layer, stacking like a perfect puzzle. Now the fully completed flat pack moves on towards 2 separate lines for a top fold and a heavy glue seal. Finally, the bookcase goes to the shrink wrap zone. Protective shrink wrap winds around a pallet of 18 boxes, preparing it for life on the road.
We are in a way obsessed with getting our products flat into brown boxes, because that's a way of saving the environment too. And with this we could fill up the trucks all the way up.
Over 40 trucks depart from this hub each day and head directly to the IKEA network of distribution centres and ultimately to a local store. Locked and loaded inside a functional 36-kilogram flat pack, almost any consumer can carry one of these bookcases out of the store straight into their home. The bookcase design has stood the test of time. But every 3 years, 20 of IKEA's top designers come together to create the next generation of designs.
The idea of PS is actually the postscriptum on a letter, the latest addition, the cutting edge, the last information which you want to give to the customers. And that's also the way we are thinking. It's something additional.
The PS Selma is a true conversation piece. Made out of a steel frame back and seat, solid oak bottom with burlap ties, a real leather seat cover and 4 patterned cushions, it is a chair that you can read. Each cushion tells a different story of Swedish history.
They created a chair that has the shape of a book, so you can actually flip the pages of the chair as you do with a book. But doing that, you can also change your comfort, and you can also change the expression of the chair. So if you're tired of one of the prints, you can flick to another page, and then you have a completely new print in your living room.
The chair is built by skilled teams in Nowy Skulmierz, a small village in western Poland. Here, one of IKEA's main suppliers builds 100 of these chairs daily. The first stop is the 1,800 square meter fabric production area. Here, fabricators lay the patterns onto the material, then hand cut every piece, including the leather parts for the seat cover and the pattern pieces for the chair's 4 cushions. Next, on the sew line, Andrzej Bednarski assembles the leather back of the chair.
This is a Selma armchair. The backrest is being sewn. The fabric for a strip is sewn in. The strip is sewn into the backrest and then stitching. After that, it is connected to the backrest. This is what I'm doing right now.
Minutes later, Andrzej transforms the cut-out pattern pieces into a reading book.
This is a pillow for Selma. It consists of 2 parts. Then an insert is sewn in. The insert is backstitched all around. Then the pillow is sewn up. Its corners are sewn up. After that, it is now ready. It's a ready pillow and it is sent to the packing department.
Next, a fabricator fills the cushions with foam and pairs them up with the leather cover. Now the upholstery is ready to meet the chair's main architecture at the packing line. First, packing line operators assemble the chair's steel back and seat, and the solid oak seat bottom with burlap supports. To complete the job, an operator puts all the pieces into a flat pack, including a self-assembly manual and the product's barcode sticker. Now the chair is ready for distribution. In the early days of IKEA, founder Ingvar Kamprad had to piggyback his packages on the local milk truck. Today, 60 years later, the company is the master conductor of home furnishing distribution. A tightly run framework of 42 distribution centers in 18 countries delivers over 250 million cubic meters of products each year. Here in Älmhult, Sweden, the largest distribution center at almost 400,000 square meters stands as their model of customer delivery. Every day, 8,000 product pallets come into this center. An associate scans the barcode and stores the items based on destination and delivery date.
This label with this barcode is the identity for the pallet. So with this barcode, our system knows exactly what kind of article it is, which quantity it is. It also gets the steering to the system, so they know in which zone the pallet will be.
Then, when it's time for the pallet to leave for a store, the computer system tells the operator where to pick it up. Bestsellers and high-volume items, like the bookcase, live in the distribution center's automatic retrieval area. This space-age, 7-story high, 200-meter-long storage system holds over 160,000 cubic meters of products. When a work order comes in, the computer signals for the product, and the automatic crane brings it to the front loading area, using a 300-meter-long conveyor system. Moving at 14 kilometers an hour, each crane reaches 18 meters deep into the row, loading up to almost 900 kilograms of materials.
It's a little bit sci-fi, of course, because who operates? Yeah, the system operates.
Automation saves time and money. But to create a long-standing living room centerpiece, it takes hands-on fabrication. In the 1980s, IKEA started a revolution for families. A durable, affordable sofa that helped eliminate stains. The Clip-An had a cover that was completely removable and machine washable. Today, IKEA has introduced another version of the same concept.
It could fit people that have a very modern home but also have a very traditional home.
The plush sofa's life begins here in Nowy Skalmierz at Com40, the manufacturer of the PS Selma chair. A team of over 700 fabric specialists assembles 900 of these sofas every day. It all begins with a strong sofa framework made out of particle board, fibre board and solid wood. The exact formula is top secret.
Welcome. This is a frame for the model Ektorp sofa. It is a very important element of the sofa. We make it in a department that I cannot show you because it's very specific to our process, and then I would be sharing company secrets. But let's go to the next step in the process.
Here at the Soft Sofa Line's 4 stations, 8 operators form the foundation of 4 different sofa styles. The 2-seater, the 3-seater, the chaise longue, and the modular sofa corner. Today, Remigius Jendrik and his partner work in tandem building a 3-seat sofa. He sprays glue over the sofa frame and then covers the sofa's sides, back and arms with pieces of strong and flexible polyurethane foam.
The most difficult part is gluing on this element, the elbow pieces.
Next up is the upholstery line. Here an operator attaches the sofa's protective water-resistant polypropylene cover. Now for the soft stuff. The sofa's comfy and durable cushions. 2 different cushion fill lines make the back and seat cushions. The filling of the backside cushions comes together inside this 9,000 kilogram stuffing machine. A conveyor loads 1 bale at a time. That's enough material to make 500 cushions. Inside, a filter separates the fiber into individual strands.
The machine behind me allows us to comb fibers in the sofa filling. Each of these small fibers has a type of resistance that creates proper comfort in the pillows. The machine works in such a way that it can take the amount behind us and produce enough filling to make 500 back cushions.
Now steel tubing moves the sofa stuffing to the washer. The powerful mixer softens, combines and puffs the cushion material. Immediately, the stuffing blows out of the washer into the cushion fill line. Here, Renata Tobias assembles a backside cushion. She starts with the cushion's nylon case.
I attach it here to this machine. I have a pedal which I press. I attach the ticking to the tube and I press. This is the way the pillows are filled. The weight of this pillow is 1.7 kilograms. The weight should be rather ideal, and I throw this pillow to the seamstress.
The Ultra Comfort seating is made by associates at a separate cushion fill station. Operator Bernadetta Anchak puts the seat cushion pieces together. The seat cushion is made up of 2 layers. 1 strong piece of polyurethane foam and a top layer duck feather pillow.
The wrap is to get the foam in because if there is no plastic wrap, it's difficult to insert it, and then it would take longer. If there is plastic wrap, it's faster. Now I insert the foam, I pull over the plastic wrap, insert, I pull the plastic wrap out, and I zip the pillow up.
Everything comes together on the factory's upholstery line. As the 3-seater sofa makes its way down the conveyor to the packing area, 2 operators place 6 cushions on the sofa. Three for the backside and 3 for the seating. Amazingly, on the packing line, the sofa becomes a flat pack. To protect the sofa on the road, it needs the ultimate shrink wrap.
Behind me, there is a machine that packs sofas by cramping plastic wrap over the sofa. It's a very unique machine. The only one in the world to pack sofas this way. With the plastic wrap, the sofas look beautiful, are packed cubically, and can go to the store directly in an easier fashion.
Have you ever wondered how an international company with suppliers in 55 countries maintains a universal quality standard? This is the IKEA Test Lab, one of the world's largest furniture laboratories. Based close to the company's headquarters in Elmhult, 22 lab technicians carry out 50,000 experiments a year to test the durability, strength and lifespan of new and current products. It's critical to test products in real-world situations. Here at the lab's furniture test area, Kurt Arvian is in charge of nearly 30 pieces of robotic machinery. Today he's testing a 2-seat sofa.
The sofa looks the same as before, but they're working with new materials. What we are doing here is that they want to replace the feather we have today in Ektorp sofa, for example. I want to replace that material and try to find out, and in that developing phase I try to find out new materials.
3 weights in key places on the sofa, exact pressure 50,000 times for 3 days, simulating regular use in the home. These contoured surfaces replicate the forward and backward movement of a person getting up and down on the sofa.
What we are really testing here is the spring, the foam part and so on, that nothing will break and the foam don't collapse. In a normal use at home, you can expect that you have the same comfort in the sofa for a long time.
Upstairs in the fire lab, Marie Vendel Svensson, a test lab technician, gets ready to perform the filling test, investigating foam under fire. She wants to make sure the natural foam inside the sofas has a high resistance to fire. To start the fire, Marie uses a crib, a combustible wood piece that's ready for ignition.
It should simulate if you rip out a piece of paper from the newspaper and then put it on fire. It's the same energy output you get. We're going to take it into our chamber. Since it's fire, we want to have it in a sealed room. And then I'm going to add some chemicals in order to light the crib 5, and then we're going to look in how it performs.
Marie monitors the flame, timing it and watching the spread. A scale underneath checks the weight of the seat as it burns. After 3 minutes, the fiery blaze fades away, and Marie takes a look at the damage. Examining the fire's aftermath, she hones in on 3 critical components: the seat's final weight, the fire's spread, and the extinguishing time of the fire. All will determine whether this test is a pass or fail.
This is a pass, since the weight loss is not too high. And the flames, as we recorded the time when we started the test, we started a watch. So we recorded the time, how long it took before the flames got out. And that time shouldn't be maximum 10 minutes, and it was like 3 minutes, so it's a good one.
Designers use science and technology to ensure consumer safety. But sometimes design inspiration comes in the most unexpected places. In the 1980s, a designer looking for a cost-effective way to develop a fashionable but robust coffee table ran into a radical design and production technique. While touring a door factory, he witnessed a simple process called board-on-frame. Imagine a piece of wood with almost nothing inside except a strong, lightweight skeleton. This is board-on-frame. This type of construction gave birth to a new lightweight, sturdy and stylish coffee table called the Lac. Here at IKEA's wood factory in Zbójnek, Poland, over 350 metric tons of board-on-frame products zip out of the door every year. It all takes place on the filler line. Here, 3 materials, particle board, fiber board and paper, go through 4 exclusive methods: calibration, filling, gluing and pressing to form a strong furniture board. At the first calibration station, raw paper filler transforms into IKEA's board-on-frame magic ingredient, honeycomb.
This is paper honeycomb. It is made out of paper. We are putting it inside of the elements of the furniture to make it much tougher, harder. My weight is over 100 kilo and it can hold me, as you can see, so I think it is good.
The raw paper feeds into the honeycomb height calibration unit. Air pressure expands small pockets in the paper structure into hexagonal cells. The 6-sided walls of the hexagonal pattern act as support beams, strengthening the furniture board. A large roller presses down on the honeycomb, calibrating the thickness, making sure it reaches a height of 28 millimeters. Then the machine cuts the honeycomb paper vertically and then horizontally. Immediately the honeycomb pieces fall into the filler pit station. Here operators pack the sturdy honeycomb layer into a strong fiberboard frame. Now the honeycomb filled frames are ready for a particle board top and bottom. Operators insert boards, 2 at a time, into the factory's glue machine. Next, 2 team members take the sticky glue boards and stack them on top of the honeycomb-filled frame. They keep going until the stack reaches 50 complete boards. To complete the process, the boards encounter the cold press machine, a critical step for the board to reach its ultimate potential. A strong but light furniture component.
After we glue it on the cold presses, it is very stable and hard to damage material. They aren't so heavy as natural wood, solid wood, but they look almost the same way.
At last, this vital furniture piece, made using the board-on-frame technique, is ready to become the foundation for classics like the Lac coffee table. This ultimate wood factory here in Zbójnek, Poland, ships out 10 million coffee tables a year to stores worldwide. Kitchens, the heart of the home and an essential part of the design and production machine. IKEA supplies 40 different kitchen styles and configurations. This is one of the most popular designs. A modern cabinetry style made out of high-quality sturdy fiberboard with a high-gloss white finish. And it's made here in Älmhult, Sweden. this almost 36,000 square meter kitchen cabinet factory produces 40% of all the company's kitchen cabinets. It all starts on the ultraviolet line. Here, rollers apply micro-thin layers of paint and lacquer onto the back of cabinet pieces like these fiberboard doors. Under the UV lamps, ultraviolet radiation dries the doors in fractions of a second. Immediately, the cabinet pieces travel through the CNC routing line. High-powered cutting tools carve the square contoured cabinet face pattern. Next, a conveyor belt moves the doors onto a 100-meter-long spray line, where the cabinet pieces receive a base coat of paint at the spray booth. Inside, 10 spray nozzles apply paint under 4 bars of pressure. Now for some dry time. Stacked on movable pallets, the doors enter a massive drying chamber. It's a 25-minute journey. First, an oven heats the doors up to 60 degrees Celsius. Then, on the other side, reduces the temperature to 50 degrees. The bone-dry doors are ready for the high-gloss top coat. In the spray booth, the 10 nozzles cover the cabinets thoroughly, giving the doors a gleaming white protective finish. This is the 50-meter-long packing line. Here, robots prepare the cabinet components for transportation to one of the company's worldwide stores. The look of an IKEA store showroom has come a long way since 1953, when founder Ingvar Kamprad opened the first one in Älmhult. His idea of showing off the function and flexibility of affordable furniture and allowing people to touch and feel it is a huge success. Today, at stores like this one in Emeryville, California, over 2 million visitors meet the product range in a similar fashion.
So I would characterize IKEA as definitely as a kick the tires kind of place where we want people to come in, we want them to try the product, to sit on the product, to kick the tires, if you will, and really feel comfortable and imagine how this would look in their own home.
That's nice. I think this is the couch right here, right? Yeah.
After the customers pick their product from the showroom floor, the last stop is the self-serve warehouse. There's no need for home delivery.
So it's basically about self-choice. You have the option of transporting that product home yourself the same day that you buy it, and you also have the option of assembling that furniture yourself when you get it home.
Here at the self-serve area, the product leaves the store's confines and starts life in your home. The product is ready for full assembly and ready to be put to the test. In the home, the product nears completion. How it assembles, functions and performs is the result of the company's design, production and distribution structure.
Our vision is not only good form or design and good function, but also low price. And that's how we deliver on the better everyday life for the many.
IKEA is always learning from its past, moving forward to the next design around the corner.
When we do one thing today, we will try to do it even a little bit better tomorrow, because then we are pushing things further on. That's what inspires us, give us energy, encourage us to move on, because we know most things still remain to be done.
There's more state-of-the-art engineering at the same time tomorrow. Stay tuned to National Geographic Channel for a gripping air crash investigation.
To create a 10,000 item product line, It takes mega factories, including 5 huge facilities across Europe. Zaborsznak in Poland is home to the company's largest wood production plant. Here, associates create 30 million tables, desks and wardrobes each year. In nearby Nowy Skolmierz, one supplier builds 3,000 upholstered pieces daily. And in southern Sweden, classics come to life. Älmhult is the company's birthplace and product development headquarters. Here, the prototype for every product is born, and a state-of-the-art facility produces kitchen cabinetry. In nearby Shettlestorp, Jyllandsvarns Möbler manufactures the company's signature bookcase. But it all starts in Hultsfred, Sweden, at the state-of-the-art, fully automated particle board mill. In the glue kitchen, machines mix 3 chemical components: synthetic urea, ammonia, and water with a fast hardener to make the ultimate sticky glue resin. A network of conveyors, pipes and chutes delivers the spruce and pine mixture to the glue blender. Here, resin coats the wood mix, which will make the particle board more durable and water resistant. Next is the pre-press line. Steel rollers press the wet mixture into an almost 50mm thick board. Immediately, rollers move the board to the main press line. Here, 384 press cylinders expel pressure and hot air, warming the wood mixture to over 200 degrees Celsius, hardening the glue and trapping the board structure. At the end of the line, a massive steel belt presses the wood and glue particles even closer together, forming a dense, strong... The process begins when large rolling wheels pull spruce trees harvested from local sustainable forests into a massive chipper. Here, rotating blades smash the timber into wood chips. The next ingredient is powdery pine sawdust. Made up of fine wood particles, Hultsfred receives 125,000 loose cubic meters of sawdust every day. Next up is the mega dryer. Inside this rotating drum, over 40,000 kilograms of sawdust and wood chips rotate every hour at a scorching 450 degrees Celsius, sucking out the moisture. Once the wood particles are dry, shaker machines separate unwanted, thin, flaky wood chips from the mixture. This ensures a strong quality particle board. Over 500 million customers visit an IKEA store each year, making it the ultimate design destination. The idea is simple: to provide beautiful, functional and quality furniture at an affordable price to the everyday customer.
I think it's important to show the customer the dreams. We can help them to organize at home.
It has a clear functionality and it feels human. There is some persons behind them. That's an IKEA product.
With almost 300 stores in 36 countries, IKEA is the world's largest furniture maker. To pull off a highly efficient framework of global delivery and universal quality requires a strategy that controls every step of production, from design idea to in-store sales. It's the ultimate global factory, united in a single design concept, with a network of 42 distribution centers, nearly 300 stores, and over 1,000 suppliers. Contemporary furniture and home decor at the ultimate design factory.
We want to create a better everyday life for the many people.
State-of-the-art production all over the world.
We're always encouraged to try new ideas and see if they work.
and a global distribution network. All to create the world's largest furniture retailer.
When we're thinking IKEA, we're thinking about the entire world. We are thinking globally.
To match global demand with state-of-the-art manufacturing takes a mega factory. Classic, modern and affordable. IKEA is a home staple, inspiring design and vision for any space in your home.